All right, this is the speed test I just did on an S23 Ultra. You can tell phenomenal speeds, almost 2 gigs download speed on Wi-Fi, 1.5 gigs upload speed. Now look, check my Wi-Fi signal in the notification bar. I'm on Wi-Fi 7. I got a Wi-Fi 7 router right next to me. This laptop's Wi-Fi 7. The mini PC I got under here is Wi-Fi 7. And let me show you what speeds I got with the Nothing Phone 4a Pro. These are the Nothing Phone 4a Pro speeds. What is going on here? 13 megabits download, 51 megabits upload, and I just showed you what all my other devices get. Nothing less than 1 gig download speed, 1 gig upload speed on Wi-Fi 7. This is using Wi-Fi 6. Does not have 6E, does not have 7. The Snapdragon 7S Gen 4 modem that's in here only gets Wi-Fi 6. Now, I've had some other Wi-Fi 6 devices in here that have gotten way, way better speeds than this. This is laughable. So clearly, this device is hamstrung by its network connectivity. I do get some decent speeds on my carrier on this device. I get some not so great speeds. Every now and then I'll get decent Wi-Fi speeds up to 800 megabits per second. But here's the issue. I never know what I'm gonna get. Sometimes I'll test it and it'll be slow as molasses, like this score. Sometimes I'll test it and it'll be decent. Here's some of the results and perfect example. So the one I did just now, the other one I did before that, a couple days ago, almost 700 download, 700 upload. That was on Wi-Fi. Look at this. Right here. 11 download, 198 upload. A couple days before that. What is that? Same day? Earlier in the day. But look at these scores right here. Slow, fast, super fast, decent 5G score, slow. So it seems like every other speed test I do, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. It's all over the place. Don't know what's going on with this. Let's check out the Wi-Fi settings. So here's the network details. Signal strength, excellent. Frequency, security, network usage, it's unmetered, privacy, auto connect, Wi-Fi 6, gateway, submass, DNS. So transmit link speed, that's what the phone is theoretically, that's what theoretically could be available on this device. And it's obviously hamstrung by the modem that's inside there. But the transmit link speed is its theoretical speed, but doesn't always reach that, obviously. Now, are there any other... There's no, real Wi-Fi network settings, advanced options. I mean, it's not like Samsung where you have this whole suite of Wi-Fi settings and advanced Wi-Fi settings that you can manipulate, change, maneuver. You can, it's as basic as it gets here. And there's just not much you can do to improve the Wi-Fi performance on this device. This would be a fantastic device. I want to love this device so bad, but the network instability is incomprehensible. It's unbearable, and it's probably going to be the reason why I am going to end up returning this device. I had no clue this device was going to have such poor network performance and inconsistency in the performance of the networks. And again, not just for the Wi-Fi network, it does it for the cellular network as well. It's just not up to par. If it had at least, look, this is the upgraded version. You can get one for $499, $500, but that's the base model, 8 gigs, 128. I'm not doing that. I paid $599 for this, the 12 gig 256. After taxes, it was $667. So for $667, they're kind of jipping you on the modem here, or at least on the Wi-Fi, because for that price, at the very least, you need to have, I don't expect them to put Wi-Fi 7 in here, but you would think they would put Wi-Fi 6E in here, and they didn't even do that. It's just Wi-Fi 6. So, very disappointing. I think they could have a phenomenal, legendary, fantastic device on their hands. But for me personally, this is a deal breaker, because I was going to use this as my number one phone, my main SIM in here. And I guess when I bought it, I didn't even think about the network. I just thought it will at least have Wi-Fi 6E, probably maybe have Wi-Fi 7, but at least don't have Wi-Fi 6E, right? I'll be good. And then it was supposed to be unlocked for all carriers. Well, that's certainly not the case now. Obviously, it's a real shame that this is hamstrung, that this is hindered by network performance. As I mentioned, I was going to put my number one SIM in here and use my S23 Ultra as my secondary device, my content creation device. And my main SIM remains in the S23 Ultra, because it's just, there's no issues with my S23 Ultra. It just keeps on trucking, and it gets top-notch performance. And I get last night I did a speed test on my S23 Ultra, and I almost got 3 gigs download Wi-Fi speeds. I mean, you can, in like 2.5 upload. Like, it's literally like, it would be dumb. It would be just dumb of me to put my main SIM in here and just use this when it is so inconsistent. And honestly, even at its very best, it still doesn't even come close to the performance of my S23 Ultra. When I'm uploading a video to YouTube, it does it in like 20 seconds. And now we're talking like a 3 gig video. And not even that. I mean, sometimes it's 15 seconds. I mean, it's super fast. I tried uploading a video on this, and it took took forever. So it just doesn't make sense on my behalf to use this for honestly anything. And it sucks, because that's one thing that we overlook so much, is the network performance on these devices. We always talk about the cameras. We always talk about the display. We always talk about the storage, the memory, how fast it is. We always talk about, everything except network performance. And it's just a crucial, and I get it, look, sometimes we overlook it, and for the most part, a lot of devices don't have a lot of network issues. A lot of them are pretty solid. But when you do have network issues, boy, it's a big pain in the ass, and it's a deal breaker. So I think that's going to be the deal breaker for me with this Nothing Phone 4a Pro. Sure looks nice. It's nice and fluid. It flies through the operating system. It's a real beauty to look at, but I want to use it. I don't just want to look at it. So I don't know. I've been in contact with a few viewers that they've said they've seen a few people with network issues on their phones. I don't know if I just got a faulty unit, but I reached out to Nothing today to see if I can get a replacement, and if not, I'm just going to return it. So we'll just have to go from there. But if you have issues with your network performance on your Nothing Phone 4a Pro, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is network performance overlooked nowadays? Is that an important key feature that you have to have in your daily life? Because it is certainly for me. And again, we overlook it on so many devices, but when you do have issues, boy, it is a huge hassle. So let me know what you think down below, and we'll see you on the next one.